Readings indicate this area is safe.
New York, New York. You are listening to Rick Velassi and Would You Know It, the Tri-State Area's favorite pirate radio podcast. Probably its only pirate radio podcast. Now, we've talked about the JTF, the Joint Task Force that's made up of city cops and first responders. They've made a pretty big difference in a lot of neighborhoods since this whole crazy mess got started. But just like food, water, sanity, and clean underwear, the JTF are a handy resource we just don't got enough of. And you know what they say? Nature abhors a vacuum. And my sources tell me somebody's trying to step into that breach. Somebody military. I'm talking PMC people, private military company types, who get sent into Manhattan to protect the rich folk stuff and found themselves trapped here with the rest of us. So, did they pitch in and play nice? Hell no. These last man battalion Ubotses and their CO, some knucklehead named Bliss, decided Manhattan died and made them king. And since they got guns and the tanks and their shiny uniforms, they're taking their nickel and dime fascist bullshit to the streets. Our streets. And if you're in their territory and don't play by their rules, you're screwed. And by the by, you listen to those loudspeaker trucks that loudmouth Bliss keeps running up and down the streets? It's pretty clear he's thinking bigger than just Manhattan. So, if you see anybody in fatigues and Ninja Turtle gear, you let me know. We got a fire in the line, New York. You stay safe.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Buddy, you're not gonna see tomorrow. Fucking got him!
Nice and easy. Get off our turf. Here we go.
Signal backup. We'll have to re-establish a connection to...
They were listening, but now I know they're listening, and I don't know how much time I have left. I'm giving up on the Velasquez story. It's too dangerous. It's too big. Bigger than you think. What he's tied up in, Manhattan, is only the tip of the iceberg. If I keep looking into it, they're gonna kill me. Maybe they're already gonna kill me. I don't know. Maybe this is too late. I am telling you, whatever you do, stay away from Rick Velasquez. Stay away from...
We can end this now!
I'm still trying to dig into Velasquez's past, and I am getting nowhere. There's no record of where he lives, and no employment history. It's like the government just made him up out of whole cloth when they needed a voice to go out on the airwaves. For all we know, he's not even in Manhattan. He could be in a condo up in Boston eating cheese munchies in between broadcasts, and they just put him in down here. It's getting too big. I am losing sight of the edges of the web. I've seen someone I'm pretty sure is Velasquez on the street in Morningside Heights. That must mean he lives somewhere close. I'm surprised he even comes out of his lair at all. He must think he's special somehow. Or that he has protection. Yes, I'll bet that's it. If that is Velasquez, it could be a government plant to distract me. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We deserve the truth about Rick Velasquez and whoever he's fronting for. I will follow him. I will keep an eye on him. I will find him. And then I will find out the secrets he's hiding. I promise you, we will know the truth.
Nice and easy. Ain't much of a challenge.
Hey there, Grandma. I keep on thinking about that guy who chased me. How someone came along and stole all the stuff I was carrying. I don't think I'm gonna let that happen again. started carrying a knife. One of Mom's good ones from the kitchen. The next time someone chases me, they're gonna get a surprise. Because I can't just run and leave everything. Not when food's so hard to find. Not anymore.
And now, I'm gone. There's a whole wide world out there for me to take a big bite out of. Now, maybe you can figure out just how I did it. Maybe you'll decide to do the same one day, when you get tired of fighting an endless fight for people who just aren't worth it. When that time comes, maybe you and I can work together, after all. Just one last thing. If you ever get off this rock, don't come looking for me. When I need to, I'll find you.
What the fuck is taking so long? Just my luck.
Hey, Grandma. I'm guessing you're probably gone too. But I'm gonna keep calling as long as I can. It just feels like I should, somehow. I think you'd be proud of me. And so would Mom. I'm a survivor, and I'm gonna keep on surviving. There's talk of a refugee camp open near the garden. And maybe I'll go there. Or maybe I'll stay here and keep making the best of it. Whatever happens, though, it'll be my choice. No one's gonna force me out. No one's gonna take what's mine. No one. Goodbye, Grandma. I love you.
Taking my due, man. Got some big plans.
Today was scary, Grandma. I was outside looking for some food when this guy started yelling at me. I ignored him the way Mom always told me to, but he wouldn't stop. Then he started chasing me, and he had a crowbar. And I ran. I dropped everything I was carrying, and I ran, and he kept chasing me, and nobody came to help me. I went and I ducked down an alley and climbed over a fence, and he couldn't follow me. And then I ran some more so he wouldn't be able to find me if he came around the other side. Later I went back for the stuff I'd been carrying, and it was all gone. I'm so hungry.
I got this!
quarantine as it's set up is good. Good at keeping idiots on the island. Oh, sure, the Coast Guard's watching the water and the JTF's guarding the bridges and the tunnels. But the thing is this. The weakest component in any system is people. All it takes is one guy who'll take a bribe, one optimist who thinks he's smarter than everyone else, one desperate mother or father who'll do anything for their kid, and the whole system breaks down. And that one little slip, that one tiny crack, that's all I needed.
But man, I just don't get it. We beat those other guys. One group's crazier than a shithouse rat, and the other's a mob with no discipline. What the hell do they have to offer us? You ask me, it's going to be more work keeping them in line than we'll get out of them. If you ask me, it's not worth it. But nobody's asking me, which is typical.
I don't trust anyone. Out here, you can't trust anyone. They call us rogue for a reason. We're all just out here trying to survive. And as soon as you start building something bigger than yourself, someone's gonna want to come along and knock it down. So I do what I do, which makes me useful to everyone out here. Hopefully that gives them a reason to keep me around rather than puts a bullseye on my back.
Let's do this!
Damn it!
Contact! Where do y'all say goodnight!
But don't waste time getting indignant. Instead, let's talk facts. You are not going to catch me. Not even close. Let's put that another way. If you had even the faintest shot at getting a hold of me, do you think I'd be taking the time to send you a message? Both of us are smarter than that. But at least I've got your attention, and that's all I want. For now.
And there's the cleaners. Oh my, the cleaners. Crazy, each and every one of them. Gonna burn down the whole city to save it. Dressing up like monster men with bright shiny bombs strapped to their backs. Yeah, that's a great move, isn't it? We used to pick them off just by shooting the napalm tanks they were wearing and waiting for the explosion. And so obsessive. Try talking to one, and all you get is burn out the infection. Yeah. Nice talking to you too, man. Don't get burned playing with matches.
Every last JTF I can find if I could.
So imagine us, the LMB, last bastion of combat discipline on this island. Professional soldiers, from top to bottom. Now, imagine us teaming up with the Rikers and the Cleaners. Because that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to be patrolling together, doing joint ops, everything. And I have got to tell you, I don't like it one little bit.
ATF assholes always causing trouble. ATF assholes always causing trouble.
Tough work. Somebody's gotta do it. Stay tight, guys.
Okay, I'm following. They're marching back towards that car wash, the one with the fancy new neon sign. I don't think they've seen me, but they've joined up with more soldiers, and some of those criminals, and a couple more cleaners. They're all laughing and having a good time, which is good for me, because they're not looking around to see if anyone's behind them. This is a terrible risk I'm taking. I should just go home right now. I should just run before they notice me. Well, the man with the flamethrower isn't alone. They call him and his kind cleaners. How do I know? Because soldiers came marching down my block and announced that my neighborhood was under the protection of the Last Man Battalion, and that if we knew what was good for us, we'd behave. Someone asked a few questions, and that's how we found out about the cleaners, and about those nasty Rikers, too. The island's more dangerous than I thought.
Now, the brass says there's a good reason for us to be working with the others out here. They say they've called a truce. Maybe even made an alliance, because all of us have gotten screwed, one way or another, by that piece of shit, Aaron Keener. And they say Keener's been spotted on the West Side Piers. And that's why all of us are moving in, to hunt that little bastard down.
Tango inbound! Let's go! Over there! Go back! Oh, fuck! Damn!
Signal back up. The signal back.
Where am I? Doesn't matter. What's next? More of the same. I'm going to keep broadcasting as long as I can, sharing intel that gives everyone out there just a little better chance of making it to tomorrow. I'm not looking for trouble, but if trouble finds me, I'll be ready.
No, lock this area.
I realized I was talking with muted microphone. Essentially, I figured out which ones we are missing. So I'm gonna pause recording here, find the other two, call it a day, and